What's up, homies? Today we're going to talk about the past, the present, and the future. This is actually really important for you to realize. You can't really live in the present without knowing a little bit about the past or the future, because time is moving. Some people will get left in the past, some people will move into the future, but we're all going to live and die, so maybe you should just focus on eating good foods and exercising and developing good relationships with other people, because that might be what's actually sustaining your past, present, and future. It could just be you. All these outside factors of the world might not be true. You might be the truth if you believe in yourself. You know what I mean? A lot of times people think that this is affecting me and therefore I should do that. It might not be affecting you unless you let it affect you. If you believe that all kinds of things are intruding upon you and you're fighting them off all the time, what kind of life is that? You know? And that's the life a lot of us have to live, is just constantly fighting this, fighting that. You can battle forever and never win. I've thought of lots of different ways that I came up with about how I would make money or how I would become a millionaire or how I would do different things, but it's actually circular if you look at it. A lot of people don't see it, but I've watched let's just take money, because everybody loves money so bad. I've watched people go through the life cycle of money, and I watch a lot of these younger kids around 18 to 20 saying the same thing. They all start off at the real fresh beginnings of wanting to become rich. This is a really big deal for kids these days. They feel that 100,000 isn't enough, and la 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 la. If they really even knew how hard it was to get to 30,000, it would just be quiet. But at that point, they're so zealous. Not to take it away from people, you probably should be. That they're just ready to run right into the brick wall. Because everybody's competing for money. So eventually money's going to dissolve in different angles, and it takes more money to make more money. And eventually the companies are going to get bigger and bigger and divide the money less and less until money isn't actually worth anything. Which already happened. Money's worthless. So keep gathering it, keep giving it away. It kind of just is at such a high speed that it's actually sped up people's minds into believing it has motion. It doesn't actually have motion. I mean, it's a slavery tool. You can make pretty much anybody do anything with it. But that isn't motion. That's slavery. Do you want to be a part of that? The human slavery? If that's all you're working towards is enslaving other people, that's fucked up. And that's what people do. They get all these pressures to drive a certain car, go out to restaurants, own a certain house in a certain neighborhood, have a girl with a certain level, blah blah blah. Even people are material objects after a while until they become a material object, and all they're worth is how much did you make this year, and is it worth what you could afford buying with that money? Go through that long enough and then you'll just be like, okay, I'm done with that now what's next? And then you'll be like, well, I'm either going to have to start being cheaper, I'm either going to have to start working harder and buying into this hype, or there's thousands of ways people react to that. And that's what really changes people, is once they start developing how they feel about money, it kind of starts being how they feel about everything. And that's what sucks. I really don't want money to make me feel any kind of way. Like, that would be just so fucked up. This would be like, money makes me feel like something. Like, fuck that. Dude, I'm not gonna let it make me feel like something. I don't feel like anything right now. So why should I feel like something in 10 minutes? Seriously.